4, a 3, a 2, 1. Hey yo, it's your boy 13. I'm back again with another video. But this time, I'm reacting to Project Fitchel. Yes, last video I butchered my whole recording and I didn't even know we were realized I was going to part 6. And it was probably because I didn't even watch the playlist. I'm not gonna lie, it was straight to her channel. Okay, but turns out I can't even click on their channels in the background description, so I'm just gonna put it in the pinned comment below. So let's get it. New Zealand is an island country in the Pacific Ocean. New Zealand is an island country in the Pacific Ocean and is made up of 2 land masses, the North Island and the South Island, alongside around 600 small islands surrounding them. One island, a history lesson, is called Disappointment Island, and yes, that's actually a thing. Imagine traveling in islands on a ship and finding this random rock, and that you call it Disappointment Island. Don't worry, Disappointment Island. Okay. This derails very quickly. Anyway, New Zealand is friends with Big Boy Australia across the sea. New Zealand has a diverse amount of animal, fungal, and plant life due to how it's been devoid of human life for such a long time. And it's full of many mountains and rivers. New Zealand is part of Australia, oh yeah, I'm using Wikipedia as my source again. I still don't understand what's so wrong with it. True. I'm not wrong. Oh. Oh, I love this music. And the highest of these mountains is Mount Cook at 3,724 meters. Oh. North Island is less mountainous, but is marked by many volcanoes, amongst the highly active Torco volcanic zone, which contains one of the world's most active supervolcanoes. You know, what was that big active supervolcano last erupted? Oh, I don't know, 1 million years ago. Oh, really? That's not exactly active, is it now? New Zealand's climate ranges from an average 10 degrees Celsius in the south to 16 degrees Celsius. Historically, the highest the I would literally melt if I went there. Oh, excuse me. Yikes. Before humans arrived in the country, about 80% of the land was purely forests. That family from that, I can actually confirm that. But nowadays, due to multiple clearing, that number has gone down to 23%. I'm sorry. But the good news is that conservationists are creating efforts to help threatened wildlife recover, creating lots of nature reserves and sanctuaries. Yay! This nice! Is giving you a good overview of the geography and environments of the region by now. So okay. Let's move on to what pre-existing Pokemon could live in each. Oh, I can't wait to see. Noticing again that not all of these Pokemon parallel the wildlife of River's bases, as I tried to add whatever I thought would fit. Oh, and the faces might show Yes, my child Mareep is here. And Gumi. Yes, this is amazing. And Swinub! I already love this region. Gumi line, the Shellos and Wingle lines, the Pixiano line, the Swinub line, the Veneria and Curline lines, and the Kamausk and Straby lines. Next up, in the volcanic areas, there would be the Sandar. Ah, my child! Good! I love that mine. So, I love Salandit. This is one of my personal faves. I love this Pokemon too. One of my personal favorites. I love Banette Evolutions. Chains. That was called. I don't even know what I'm still calling it. Oh, I love Drapion. This, I mean, Skorupi's alright, but Drapion. When he gets a Drapion, it's over. Solrock and Lunaturn, the Numel line, the Slugma line, and the Shuppet and Duskull lines. Finally, in the water areas, there would be the Tutel and Timple. Okay.
Is anyone my favorite person on this team? Is it? What's this? I know this mine. It's from Gen 8. It's that octopus pre-evolution. I forgot what it's called.
Full lines, the Cordial lines, the Krabby and Crawfish lines, the Barbage and Whalebone lines, Wishy-Washy, the Quadrupus and Shoulder lines, the Whipple lines, the Havana line, the Finion line, and the Orthoblubbler and Sinbone lines. Alright, that was an overview of the pre-existing Pokemon and Fakey Mon.
This is the towns and location.
Hey guys, Card 55 here, and welcome back to Project River.
Oh, I love that. Oh, the music. Hey, oh. Okay. I love the beat change. Oh, Oban. Okay. I like the design of the gym leader.
As you finish exploring this bustling community, you receive your start Pokemon for the
Ooh! I didn't even get to see it. Nice. Did she say fuse or did she say race? I didn't even know what she exactly said, but she said fuse. I cannot.
After collecting your first gym badge from the gym here, you're asked to deliver a letter to the gym leader in the next town, Margarettown, based on Dunedin. Here you'll be able to explore an old castle based on Larnaca Castle, as well as the Botanic Garden around the back of the castle. And in both places, there will be lots of trainers to fight and items to pick up. At the end of the castle, you will find the gym leader and deliver the letter, and you make your way into the gym to retrieve your second gym badge.
Oh.
After the letter is received, you make your way back towards Rapidan and make your way to the dense forest before arriving in Weaver City, based on Greentown. Here is where the Pokemon daycare would be, as well as several sites to see based upon Gilly's Point and Colorado. There would also be some golfing clubs here, where you can borrow some equipment and battle some Pokemon. Before you make your way towards the next destination, an amazing site, the Sierra Nature Reserve, based upon Mount Aspiring National Park. There would be an array of different Pokemon and people for you to encounter.
Well, excuse me.
But you would also have your first encounter with some vised individuals too.
Oh.
After exploring the nature reserve, you'll make your way into Syracuse.
First evil team encounter.
There would be a wildlife observatory, which you can watch many Kiwi-inspired things.
Hey, bum dum dum bum.
A museum full of ancient River's history. Full of roses and some warehouses in the outskirts of town. Many machine parts, including the items necessary to change route and tools. After collecting your third gym badge here, you come towards Yensian City, which is based upon Christchurch. Here is where you will be able to ride some gondolas.
That's the guy from I totally regret watching episode 6 now. That's why I should have split fifth row and Oscars, but myself said, let me watch some other one. I skipped it. Man, I'm supposed to slow them down. That reminds me of the car from what is that called? What was that town? What was that volcano in what do you mean Sapphire? I should know this. That was my first games. Okay.
Fun, as well as look around a museum dedicated to displaying the history of other regions, which currently has an exhibit based around a region called Hamburg. There would also be a prestigious Pokemon school here based off the University of Canterbury.
Oh.
You will be able to learn many advanced battle tricks and tips from the best of the best, and even test them out in battle.
More experience.
After exploring the city, you can travel towards Forest City based upon Nelson. Here is where you can obtain a bicycle and where you can stay a night outdoors in your very own tent at the nearby campsite.
Sorry, Shield confirmed.
Which takes you to an amazing viewpoint as well as to a monument claiming itself to be the center of the river region. After collecting your fourth event, you're finally able to cross the sea over into the North Island. Where many different Pokemon that couldn't be found in the south can be found. The first location that you stumble upon in the north is the capital, Cowhide City, based upon Wellington. This city stark contrast from the ones we visited before, and at the center would stand the headquarters for the leading tech company.
Hey! Bum, dum, dum, dum.
Still be a cable car that takes you up the mountain, where you can see the entire city, and also view a monument dedicated to the travel of the river. As you grab your fifth and ride with the guy who runs Cyberlabs, you make your way towards Lacuna City, based upon Palmas to the north. Here there would be a cathedral that contains lots of ghost type Pokemon.
Mimikyu! I love this Pokemon with a passion.
Park based upon the Victoria Esplanade, as well as having the option to walk down the riverside and encounter many people and trainers to battle and talk to. As a challenge to the chocolate obsessed
chocolate obsessed, really?
You enter Callisp City based upon New Plymouth, where you encounter a grand bridge you have to cross based off the Rara Bridge before entering the city, where there would be a clock tower at the center of town dedicated towards a folk hero, as well as a police station where you can find out about suspicious activity that has been happening in the region lately. After learning of a suspicious individual who is headed towards the nearby volcano, based on Mount Taranaki, you take a hike up there and put a stop to the mysterious trader's plans.
Hey, wait a minute! Oh.
However, you feel uncertain of their intentions, so you travel towards their headquarters.
Cyberlabs. Where am I getting these vibes? I'm either getting vibes from XD Go Darkness or Team Plasma. But no, not Team Plasma. Crap, what was Gen 6? What was Gen 6 region? I mean, Evil Team? Kalos! No. Like Santa was the Team Flare. That's the name.
To find the truth behind what they say, here you would find one of the legendaries that has been captured by them for their own purposes, and after freeing it, you would have to fight their leader in a battle.
Those are the beach chains, okay.
City, where you would find a large shopping mall where you can buy lots of items, a sizable lake where you can fish up some rare Pokemon, and also the gaming corner, where you would be able to play a version of poker in return for grand prizes. And you would eventually have a match against that footage trainer who reveals themselves to be... Well, that's spoilers. But
I know exactly how it is. The guy at the end. What is this dude's name? I know his name was the King. Oh my! I feel dumb now.
Mystery trainer, you would fight the final gym leader here before you head back towards the Pokemon Research Lab. Now, here's where I explain that in Prevo there isn't a Pokemon League in the traditional sense. Instead, you must travel around the region in search of
excuse me.
Once this pseudo-elite four is defeated, they all give you a special medallion, which you must take up Mount Taranaki, where at the top you would be able to summon and fight legendary Pokemon as the final test of your abilities as a trainer. Or at least that's what I'm going to make you believe for now.
Oh, okay, look. Alright. I know what type of person you are on YouTube now. You're trying to do that cheese the carrot the fans, and then he's going the opposite direction. Look, I mean, that's an interesting concept. I'm not judging on that. You do you.
In the first game, there would be an important side quest which would take you several places around and tidy up any loose ends that may have been left during the main story, as well as being able to capture the other legendaries. You would also be able to surf the North Peninsula here and face a powerful trainer at the end as the secret final boss.
Oh, that's okay.
Now that's the part.
This is episode 3, a new Pokemon, which means I'm almost at the end. By the end, everything will come together. Okay, alright, let's get it.
Mr. 55 here, and welcome back to Project Criminal. And on today's agenda, I finally get to present to you all of the brand new Fakemon that I've made to fit inside of this region. Now, unlike in Ascos where the Pokemon were grouped up in their explanations, this time I'm going to go in Pokedex order, as well as give you a little...
This is going to be a long video. Oh my god! Oh no! I hate these names already. Salapion, Scorindle, Scorpamaru, and Ability Blaze. Oh, this is the starter. Okay. Oh, it's a Fire Scorpion. Really? It must be because it's in a scores are in deserts.
This little scorpion is well known as a very
desert.
It has a fiery determination burning inside of it, wanting to challenge anyone that crosses its path to prove its strength, even if said person or Pokemon doesn't want to battle. However, Scorpion has become a stealth Pokemon so that it can finally fuel its battle spirit in a healthy environment.
Nice.
Under the watchful eye of a trainer. The water type starter Gowai and its evolutions Flurrycorn and
Okay, hold on. Is this a gold dragon? What type what is up with these original designs ideas with these? I did not think there would be a fusion on this list. Or is this a cow? No, that's a bell, but is this a cow or is this a goat?
Capriella. This sea goat loves to swim around in the current and play with any Pokemon that meets, which has led to it having some not so joyful encounters with Pokemon who aren't so open to playing with it. Once it evolves, it becomes blindingly loyal to its friends. It will defend them and its trainer with its life. Finally, the grass-type starters, Floram, and its evolutions, Forestool and Ariora. Floram is a very kind and forgiving Pokemon, and doesn't become angered easily by those who mess with it. However, as it evolves, it becomes not as carefree. It decides to stand up for itself against attackers and fight them
nice.
off,
This is basically a Marie Grass type, with like fan art.
Now to introduce you to one of the regional birds.
Oh, I love this one already.
Lives in the forest alongside its flock.
So wait a minute, Robbie Frost and Winterrain. I swear to God, if this is called Winterrain, I'm.
And never separates from them until it evolves into the ice flying type Robbie Frost and Winterrain, where it comes of age and flies to colder climates. These Pokemon are very social, and it's rare to see them not in a group, and these groups can harbor up to 20 different members of its species. Next up, the regional rodent of River, the normal type Joysim. This Pokemon is never seen without a smile on its face, and it loves to entertain.
Normal ghost? Oh, this man is toxic.
Yes, Tossim. It becomes quite the trickster, as it uses its performances as a distraction for its heinous acts, such as if it wants to steal an item from unsuspecting people. But just know that it's only good fun, as just Tossim will return the stolen item if asked politely. Kitsuit and Tuxlion, the stuck-up fairy-type cat Pokemon.
Love this game.
These cats have very high standards, and 10 of them know that any Pokemon that you see.
This reminds me of what's that cat from Infinity Train? Is her name Samantha? This literally reminds me of the cat from Infinity Train. I don't know why, but it gives me the cat from Infinity Train the vibes. It's just sitting in my way.
As low as it may. These Pokemon like to imitate human behavior as they look up to them for guidance a lot. So it is possible to train a Kitsuit out of its self-absorbed attitude with the right training. But most of the time, these Pokemon are seen around humans who encourage its behavior.
Oh.
Koi Puppy and Kanoizen.
White Puppy? Oh, it's a poison type? Okay, I love poison types.
Very excitable, but sadly they usually avoid it due to how their excitement makes them secrete poisonous fluid all over the person.
Never mind.
Perfect partner for a trainer who doesn't mind getting covered in poisonous slobber from time to time.
Look, if I'm the main character, I don't care. I would choose this. I have a main character called I Can't Die. I'll choose it. That.
Now for the first regional variant.
Oh, Ambipom is Moxie, really.
Who are now dark types. These Apom have picked up on antisocial behavior and have become tricksters who love to mess with and bully others.
I swear, wasn't Ash's Apom like that when he first saw it? Am I wrong? I swear Ash's Apom was just like that.
For Pokemon, a lot of Promotion Apoms are seen hanging around delinquent gangs and have an affinity for drawing graffiti on walls alongside their trainer. The next variant is Promotion Kricketot and Kricketune, who are in the Steel type.
Okay, so it's like 4 times weak the fire types. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Kricketune is actually one of the few Pokemon I love. The few bug type Pokemon I like. Besides Joltik, that's actually might be the only bug type I like besides Joltik.
These musical bugs have adapted to play metal music. Literally. Because they're steel.
Alright, look. As somebody who listens to the alternate middle, I approve of this Pokemon.
Types now. Anyway, reversion frequency sounds that mimic an electric guitar or violin, and its metal sample screecher tags are even more painful to listen to. Back to Pokemon for a bit, we have the regional bugs, the Bug Fairy, Wurjewel, Marbled, and Glamantis.
Oh.
These Pokemon love shiny things, and are easily attracted to them, and then they will fashion their nests out of the objects it collects. Although this has led to very persistent Glamantis refusing to give back what it's...
What's it called? Wurjewel, Larbob, Glamantis. Oh, Bug Fairy? Really? I mean, at least it's 4 times putting its poison types.
From unsuspecting humans, due to how it doesn't understand that stealing is wrong. But the right trainer would be able to give it all the shiny things it deserves, as well as teach it a few manners.
Huh.
Next up, we have Flambat and Obsidiwing, fire flying types. These bats are
Obsidiwing? Adventure Time, is that you? Flame Princess is on. I swear, wasn't there a vampire character in Stakes that could fly? Oh my god, I gotta move that shit. Look, I'm only on season 4 of Adventure Time right now. That's just hit season 4.
Humans, and love to be of assistance to them. They're able to breathe fire to deter oncoming attackers, as well as to cook any berries it finds to enhance their taste. It's very gluttonous and won't hesitate to go for your food if you present it with some. So it's advised to maybe not have a picnic near a nest of Flambat. Next, Kiwi Jug and Star Sprint, grass flying type.
Not only did it up flying to best speed boost. What? What is this game?
These Pokemon mimic the native fruit of River as a form of camouflage, as a Kiwi Jug looks nearly identical to an actual kiwi fruit when curled up into a ball. Due to this, people who can't tell the difference have learned from their mistake, as Kiwi Jug has a vicious bite to prevent it from being eaten.
Oh.
Once it evolves into Star Sprint, it's able to run away from attackers at blindingly fast speeds. Turbrev and Psyquaver, water and...
Is this a turtle?
Turbrev loves to sing songs.
It has Drizzle? It's a water ghost type. Really?
So a lot of trainers keep one on their team for moral support. However, if the Turbrev is exposed to the sound of its own voice for too long, it will evolve into Psyquaver.
Oh.
It's able to hypnotize prey into the ocean with its enchanted...
Say less. I will catch that.
Turbrev have reached a high popularity due to how it's usually used as a mascot for bands and music groups. Joel's Honey, normal electric, and Frivo's resident Pikachu clone. This energetic bunny's electricity is produced by its ears.
Jolt Honey. No, wait. Bumblebee, is that you? And it has static.
This attacks to strike the foe with an electric shock. But despite it being cute, I'd advise you don't hug it, as it really doesn't like being held by strangers and will most definitely zap you. Now back onto the regional variants, I'm going to present 2 at once.
Now this makes more sense. The typings. Oh no, hold on. So Viper's a poison dragon type? What the No, I mean I'm all about poison types, but dragon type, I cannot stand dragon types. I gotta upload my series called Victory Fire. I love that game already, but I'm having a bad time. Oh. What? That's cool as hell. Oh, really? Wait. It's still flying and it can learn. I swear, I need to know these Pokemon movesets. No Robin. Robbie Pass? Navibin?
These Pokemon are experts at directions, and if asked, they can guide their trainers towards their destination when lost. So these Pokemon are usually used in search and rescue teams.
Yo, that reminds me of what's that Digimon? The second one, the first Gentleman. I'm being a Hackers Room with my channel on Wednesday. It's a live stream. Oh, okay, I get it. It's a tadpole into a frog into a dolphin. Nice. Like a lot. This is where I'm conflicted. I'm all about psychic types. The grass I do not like. Like I'm not gonna lie, I like Yan was better designed better than Yan Mega. That's just me. Hold on, Shire who? Shire Wago? What the? Hold on, pause. What? It does what? Crown falls off if hit by a crit. Attack is boosted next turn. You know what? No, I do not like this man already. Many trainers use them as a role model for their misbehaving Pokemon. Torrigo is kind and forgiving. Unless someone steals the crown from atop his head. Then it will go into a fury and will do anything to get it back to its feet. Its behavior sounds oddly familiar. The toxic. Yo, Kegleon would still kill you in the Matrix Dungeon remake. I actually recently ended it. I'm like, yo, Kegleon, relax. I did it just on purpose. I regretted it. I might actually play what's that game? The second one, Explore Sky. Ooh, okay. Alright, Kangaroo Man. Oh no, it's a fighting ground type with pure power. Oh no, I hate this man already. Never mind, I take that back. Fighting and fighting ground. These kangaroos are born fighters and use their arms and legs to deliver powerful blows to opponents. They look to undergo rigorous training because their skills become furious when interrupted, which has caused a lot of innocent bystanders a kick to the head. But with the right trainer, these Pokemon can sharpen their skills to it. I'm gonna fast forward the mods that I seen last week already. So. An ice grass type, really. Frozer card? Grass and ice type. These Pokemon are born without the crystals in their back. And so whilst their parents use their ice power to create them, seeds may get stuck inside the forming crystal, which has caused them to gain the grass type over the years. And as it evolves, it's able to fully tap into the powers the seed harvest as it begins to sprout, and it uses the root to deliver power whips to any incoming attackers. Tortoise and Torquay, both fairy. These tortoises are very generous and won't hesitate to lend a helping hand to Pokemon in need. Actually, rather marvelous. Buck fair, really? It isn't rare to see a Torquay who is adopted as a completely different Pokemon species into his family, and he loves to take care of babies who are abandoned by their parents. So, basically, this is just a mom that adopts kids. I mean, look, I'm all for that concept. Anything happens to endanger its children, you'll be faced with a vicious, unrelenting Pokemon until you back off. Oh my god! Crop Snout and Chocobore, ground type. These Pokemon love sweet treats so. Trust now. Truffles? Isn't that? Oh, I get it. Truffles is a chocolate. Chocolate? Chocolate? Huh? I mean, alright.
Chocolate is a popular treat inside of the river region, and it tastes amazing when mixed with all creamy cream. It's used in all sorts of sweet treats. Now back into the regional variants, we have the regional nightmare reversing.
Hold on, pause. What did she just say? Did she just... Char, did you just crash? Are you good?
Chinchou and Lansing. Allegedly, there was an oil spill a few years ago,
Oh.
which ended up infecting the nearby population of Chinchou. However, instead of them perishing, they consumed the poisonous oil, turning them into dark types with a less frequency of death. The good news is that the oceans have got a lot cleaner since then, but the bad news is that these corrupted fish have taken a liking to terrorizing other Pokemon and ruling over the seas in fear, giving dairy to challenge Pokemon like Tropido, so they can fuel their unhealthy Next, some not so variant bases, and the final regional variants, in perversion with smoke and insulin. Yes, I gave my own Fakemon regional variants. Mr. Buddy did it, so I can tip.
Look. I'm gonna need this game ASAP, Charles. I do not care. I need this game ASAP. I will put a playthrough on my channel. Someone needs to make this a game ASAP.
The perversion forms of these Asphalt-form Pokemon have learned how to build fire and use their old incense sticks to aid in the field pyromancy abilities. These abilities have been honed and passed down from generation to generation, and sometimes Instinct will bestow their knowledge upon other fire-type Pokemon. Back to the Fakemon, we have Phytuna, Zuzua, and Flatray, also psychic types. These Pokemon...
I'm gonna love this Pokemon, but it looks like a bug. I do not... Is that a Scarab? I don't like bugs, actually.
Started quite simple-minded, only knowing that carnivorous instincts and attack anything that gets in their way to their eat-or-be-eaten attitude. But as they evolve, their brains become more complex, as they learn how to swim away from attackers with their initial speed, and eventually developing their psychic powers to the maximum potential in their final evolution, where they're able to harness psychic powers to move barrel carries, and it delivers powerful blows to their opponents. Blast Tiki and Blast Tag, fire ghost types. In Frivo's Tag, these Pokemon were usually decorated by to depict the legendary Pokemon, and were worshipped. Hold
on, what the what? What is this ability description? Have a 30% chance of hitting. Oh no.
They were also used to keep the original settings in almost going nice. Although a Blast Tag usually comprises of 3 blasts.
I just realized what this is. That's what is face from This is basically Litwick line, but I love Chandler's lines with a passion.
There has been a world record set for the highest amount of Blast Tiki stacked on top of one another, the current record being 64. P-Chrome, the ever-evolving fairy flying type. P-Chrome are rarely seen, and only appear in those popular cards. Unfortunately, P-Chrome's rarity is due to human intervention, as it used to be whittled down for its rate of color feathers by poachers, so the number of them dwindled, leaving only the male population left. However, P-Chrome has become a and Spirit Herd, ghost type. These frogs wear cloaks to conceal their identity.
Okay.
It has the ability to see spirits, and if its tusk and trainer is clear enough, it will allow them to speak to said spirits. It's able to mimic although there has barely been any studies surrounding this topic. Now, onto some new evolutions.
Oh boy.
Or should I say, Eevee?
Ah, my child, Eevee! This is my child. When I make my unboxing video of Power Rangers Mega Edition, I'm gonna still be holding an Eevee. I don't care. This is my child.
Turbo introduced to Scybion, the steel type evolution. Now, if you remember the slide disc which allows Philippa to evolve, that same disc was originally used on Evie as a test, giving Scion the same protective data as Lightning would have in the future uploaded to the disc. Scion is a helpful assistant towards any trainer, and won't hesitate to point them in the right direction if they're in need of guidance. It can also project its force onto any nearby devices. Anyway, onto the fossils of the region, starting with Hydrop and Plyglide.
Plyglide, okay. It has Swiss room. I mean, it makes sense because of the tail.
Fire types. In the Frivo region, a lot more time and effort was put into restoring fossils in the past, which has shown its results in how
the beat, no change, okay.
rock typing like other fossils. Anyway, Plyglide in the past loved to glide along the surface of the ocean, playing in the waves with others of its kind. And nowadays, it's revived itself, just enjoys splashing around in any kind of water. The other fossil you can pick from is the steel ground type.
Ooh! Give me another. What's that Digimon called? I'm at to play Hackers Memory Ace ever since that game comes on here.
Tread. These brutes were brought by Frivo's settlers to help build houses and sow the crop fields, and were very kind and protective towards their masters, despite their intimidating appearance. And nowadays, they still try to be helpful. Helpful being an interesting word choice, as they get so excited that they end up destroying more grenades. And finally, we have the pseudo-legendary of the region.
Flamboyant. Ooh, Flamboyant, okay. Is this a fire? Oh, never mind. Take that back. Fairy fighting? It's more like a fairy flying. Is that just me? Look, I could be wrong.
Flamingo and Flamboyant, and the fairy fighting Flamfeather. These flamingos are very flamboyant and love to show off their skills to attract their mates. Then they participate in dancing routines with their mates, which has also been translated into their battle style, as they dance around the opponent, planting blindingly flat strikes when they're distracted by the routine. And that's all the Pokedex done and accounted for. Man, that was a mouthful, but I hope you enjoyed seeing and learning about all the
who's this?
Pokemon that I've...
The video isn't over yet for Venom.
What? What do you mean the video's not over? Hey, aren't you supposed to be in the story and characters section?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Huh? Like what? Oh my god, I forgot the legendaries. Okay, give me a second. Alright, there we go. Now we can pretend like that never happened.
You realize you forgot to turn the camera on.
Oh.
Right?
Finally, we have the pseudo-legendary of the region, the fairy flying, Indmingo and Flamboyant, and the fairy fighting Flamfeather. These flamingos are very flamboyant, and look at when the settlements of Frivo first started on their journey, there was a terrible storm, and the crew members ended up stranded on another island. But when they thought that all hope was lost, Toboal appeared before them, and led them towards safer shores, which later became known as the Frivo region. Toboal has become only a legend in the present, but makes an annual visit before a worthy trainer every year. Once they're able to gather all 8 gym badges and perform medallions, they may get a chance to meet with this legendary Pokemon and receive their judgment. And then we have Toboal's parallel, Venomous, the electric dragon-type Vendetta Pokemon. In legend, Venomous was a creature corrupted by greed, wanting to hold the Frivo alone, before Toboal accepted his fate to his territory. There was a fearsome battle between Venomous and Toboal, but in the end, Toboal was able to win. Now Venomous lays dormant somewhere, waiting for the day when he can get revenge on the ones who invaded its home. And that's what the Pokedex done and accounted for.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Hey, bum, dum, 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 dum. I get my first one. Oh.
Wait, what? That was today?
Oh. Hey. Nice.
Now, as before, like inside a password, this is where you, the player, start off your Pokemon journey. There's a male and female version of the player character named Basil and Rosemary respectively, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to be following the journey of Basil. After the cutscene fades out, you're able to freely move around and explore your house, as well as finish your breakfast if you really want to, before your mother ushers you along.
Oh, by the way, player, don't forget your bag. We left it upstairs, remember?
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
You make your way upstairs to grab your traveling items and your ever so important bag, before noticing a book on your desk.
Oh, thanks. It's the book Dad bought.
You pick up the book and begin to read. Over 50 years ago, our beautiful region was discovered by a group of travelers and their companions Tohawau. Legend says that in their time of desperation, Tohawau was born to become their protector and led them towards brighter lands.
Okay.
The land they found eventually gave the name of Rivo.
Nice.
I guess that's
You wave your mom goodbye and head outside into your hometown, where since it's the weekend, many tourists are walking along the streets, taking pictures and sightseeing. If you try and walk towards the restaurant, avoiding confrontation, you're stopped by a stray tourist.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I in the way? I was just wondering if you were Professor Tomlin. I was supposed to deliver this day.
Is this our rival? That old guy, he's a nerd. Okay. Our main character has no chill at all.
The girl passes you a small container before running off somewhere. You sigh and walk into the restaurant, where you find your dad already sitting at the table. You explain how the meal from before gave it to you, as your dad stares at the container for a second before realizing what it is.
Wait, happy birthday, player. These are the 3 starter Pokemon and Ripper, and one of them is your very first partner. I'm sure whatever you pick will be the right choice for you, player.
You look at him weirdly, wondering why he keeps calling you player when you already have an actual name.
Right, what?
But you dismiss the thought as you pick up one of
Yo, look. Does the dad not know?
I told you to make a good choice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go back to the lab. Meeting's probably waiting. And there's another trainer who's supposed to be using this Pokemon. Huh? Why? Is it his birthday too? Yeah, I bet he's pretty excited. So I don't want to keep him waiting. You understand, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Your father waves you goodbye and you're able to move around again. Maybe you could order something to eat from the restaurant, but after deciding against it since you just ate breakfast, you head back home to see your mother your new Pokemon.
Oh, isn't that adorable, player? You two get along just fine.
Smile before she mentions something to you.
Talking of Pokemon, you should head towards Rattata. If you want to become a fledgling trainer, you should ask your father for a Pokédex. Then you can start to capture some more Pokemon friends. You could go on your own adventure. How about it? What? Player, everyone your age has already gone on their own Pokemon.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually said that before. I don't remember what game that was. Nah.
I'm sure it will be a good learning experience for you, so you should get yourself out there.
He hugs you goodbye before giving you money for a ferry ticket and a few potions and repels to help you on your journey. You wave him goodbye and head out into town, which you can explore for a bit before heading into the ferry terminal. Once inside, you board a boat with the money your mum gave you, and watch as your little hometown fades into the distance. Before a few minutes later, you arrive at the port in Rattatown. You will board the boat before following the sign that points towards As you enter the building, your dad turns around to smile at you as Salrob is resting on his arm. Next to him stands the girl you saw before and another trainer, which you assume to be the person who shares birthday with you.
Wait a second. You're a player, aren't you? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was Professor Tomlin's son.
So that's our rivals.
He's a little shy, but I think you two will be able to get along. You're quiet too. Hi, it's nice to meet you, player.
Okay, so do they like us, or is that just a? All right. Cisna's a rival, really? That's interesting.
Or is your giggle a little before your dad places straight to get your attention?
Now, I believe it's time to very close.
Yes.
Other two seem confused.
How much there is?
But Professor, I already have my first Pokemon. My dad caught a Silva, and I want it to be my first Pokemon.
Look.
The professor laughed jovially before smiling again.
Well, she is my little gift from me. Okay.
He looks at the Pokeball girl left in the container before picking one and pocketing it. She frowns as she picks up the remaining ball as Peter passes the container into her. Professor Palm takes the empty container back from her.
Don't count your fortunes before they hatch, Nina.
Ha! Can we count the torches? I'm gonna have to use that.
A battle? Player has the other starter, so I think you should fight him.
Oh, the music! Okay.
Before you're able to object, you're dragged into a battle against her.
All right.
On her team, she uses the star to stand against yours and her Psyduck. And for the purpose of telling a good story, let's say that she was able to win this one.
Oh! Thank you.
He heals your Pokemon before Peter shyly makes his way towards you.
So I guess it's my turn now.
He makes a less confident battle pose as you're dragged into another battle against him. On his team, he uses the stars a weak to yours and a Philibub. And this time you're able to defeat him due to the type matchup. He seems upset and he flinches as your dad pats him on the back.
Well, we can't win all, Peter. I'm sure you'll be able to beat player one day. Yeah, I'm gonna train real hard so I can beat him next time. Sounds like a good plan. I guess it makes us the official rival. Wait, why am I being dragged into this?
You're pulled into a group huddle and your dad chuckles.
Looks like you're making friends already, players. You three play nicely, okay? I can't believe my son is playing with me. They're friends. I don't see why we can't be both.
Professor clears his throat again to gain your attention, and he seems more serious now.
Alright, now that that's settled, become a
Professor hears the device, and Peter immediately starts toying with it, browsing through all its functions.
Well, why don't you three go ahead and get the Pokemon Tree Challenge? You'll find the first destination right here in Battle Town.
Oh, I've always wanted to challenge the gym. I'm gonna go and fight Anakin right now.
He runs out in excitement, and Peter looks up from his Pokedex in surprise.
Hey, wait for me! I want to challenge her too.
He follows her out, and the professor chuckles before you decide to also follow them towards the gym building.
Well, I thought it was a good explanation.
Anyway, let's go.
You make your way inside the Pokemon gym and are met with a maze of trees that you would need to navigate through to find the most leader in the gym, who on her team uses a Burmy and a Larval.
Oh yeah, blow her back. This is just blow her back.
And she gifts you with your first gym bag, the Wood Bag.
Oh.
I hope you pick some fun on your adventure. Actually, I guess you will say the home to see my girl, my friend, who lives over in the next town. I used to deliver his message to her, but I'm so busy with the gym and those something to me that I haven't been able to take the time to visit her.
Oh.
Could you babysit her for me?
Okay.
From the mission, boxing the letter for later.
Oh, and don't worry, it's not too long today. You're probably going next anyway. Since it's the gym leader, you'll have to take. Okay?
You nod before leaving her gym. You notice Nina and Peter waiting for you.
That you got, player.
Having errands the Imogen wanted to
Okay. Wow. I like her already.
You're finally able to catch your first Pokemon. That ends the tutorial. Yep, just don't ask.
There's a tutorial? Oh no.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of this later. Anyway, after battling a few trainers and catching some Pokemon, enter the next town, Margate Town. But
Okay.
if you try to enter the next gym, you notice a sign posted on the door. Out for lunch, be back later.
Oh. Hey, like my birth month. Is that April? I'll play the bet. Oh, that's his sister. She's the gym leader? I called it, actually. Okay, so look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm shipping these two characters. I don't care. I don't care, actually. I'm shipping these two characters. Again? I mean, look. I was about to say, like, we just battled, didn't we? Alright. Okay. Casper destroyed that turtle. I don't know. It was a double gym battle, double gym leader battle. I don't know. That's a different take.
April winks as she makes a pun, and Nina giggles, but she just raised her eyebrow in confusion as you don't understand the web pun. Anyway, after that encounter, you're able to travel back into the dense forest towards your next location. However, as you enter the forest, you're stopped by Peter.
Oh. Again, bro, I just battled. Oh. What's that girl from Eternal Forest? Cheryl, he's giving me Cheryl vibes.
Alright. I'm just scared of bugs. It's so creepy. I hear there's this terrible Pokemon who is deep in the woods who likes to attack people.
Oh.
It has sides for arms. I'm terrified. Please help me, Blair. Get rid of the bugs for me. Let's get through here as quickly as possible. I don't want us to run into that scary Pokemon. Oh no! Is that the scary Pokemon?
A cricket tune? A cricket tune. A cricket set. Oh wow. I'm done. You're scared of a cricket hat?
Peter looks at you in confusion before looking back at the position Cricket the cowardly fear as he touches his eyes. Peter is surprised, and he hesitantly walks towards him.
Are you scared of us? Hey, it's okay. I'm scared too. And it's not action. But we want to be strong together.
Nice.
Player is Pokemon.
Cricket takes up and jumps into his arms. Startled or whatnot, before Cricket stops to go up to him, and his nerves slowly fade away as he starts to pet him.
I can't believe it. I was brave. Thank you so much, player. Without you, I never would have made a new friend.
Peter gives a toothy grin before capturing the cricket in a Pokeball to make it official.
We'll be strong together, okay, Cricketot? Oh, by the way, player, can I tell you something? Sure. Well, I've never really had a friend before. So thank you.
How many minutes? 20 minutes. All right.
Mom? What happened to your mom? I don't know. Dad says that she abandoned us. Oh, but my Auntie Ashley is pretty cool. I should introduce you to her sometime. I'll be looking forward to it. You really meant what I said before. I've never really been a brave person. But with you and Nina around, I feel like I can do anything. So thank you. So, I know this is out of the blue a little, but can we battle? I want to see if I've gotten stronger than last time. So, can we?
You accept the battle request, and you're thrown into a battle against Peter. When he uses the start of Meteor, his Philibub, and his brand new Provoking Cricketot, you're able to defeat him, but he smiles.
I guess you'll always be stronger than me, won't you? But it's fine that I lost. I was able to get to know Cricketot better.
He smiles before the two of you leave the forest and enter Heber's city. As you explore the city and kill your Pokemon from the battle, you spot Nina hanging out near the nearby waterfall, watching the water cascade down while talking. And Jesse, you able to stand and watch.
So, are we friends?
Oh.
What? Player, that's funny. Thank you. Hey, I was.
Oh wow.
But I really was.
Nina waves goodbye and Peter and you are left alone.
Is that a date? I'm confused.
Yeah, come with. Great, let's go.
Two of you leave the city and enter the nature reserve, where many wild Pokemon are hanging around in the area. A Provoking Yanma flies over Peter's head and he ducks before smiling.
Wow, this place is amazing. It's even greater than I imagined it to be.
You take a walk around the nature reserve alongside Peter, bumping into many rare Pokemon and fighting some lingering trainers alongside him in a double battle. Eventually, the two of you reach the observation deck and look at the entire park. Peter stops in surprise.
Oh, Scientist K1. It's me, Peter.
You're confused as Peter runs up towards a young man wearing a strange visor and he picks it up
Oh.
and smiles at Peter.
Great, thanks. How's Dad been? Busy as always. Hey, how about next time I see him, I'll pull a pumpkin. I think you like that. Oh, that would be great. Tell him I made some new friends.
Peter utterly remembers the conversation, presenting you in front of the scientist.
KA1, this is Player. Player, this is KA1. Call him Alan. Please don't. My name is KA1. Oh, I don't see what's so wrong with the actual name. Anyway, Player here helped me get over my fear of bug Pokemon.
Scientist seems to realize something and looks at you with a strange look on his face. Almost forgets to rescue you.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, didn't I, Player? Have you heard of a tech company called Cyber Labs before? To refresh my memory, Cyber Labs is a company
Oh no, guys, can we not fight? Oh. 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 Yes, actually. Wait, how did you know that? That's funny. Right. Ha, I mean, I don't feel sad. I'm at, I listen, I don't have to use. Oh. Bro, what? I just got my badge. That's not how that works. I can't heal my team, though. Facts. Like, what? Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. All right. I swear to God. I swear, Nina. Paige or is it Nina? Look, I forgot her name already. I'm sorry. Are you turning evil? I was about to say.
Partner for life, like his Speedchrome. And I want that Pokemon to be Toho-Ball.
Well, I'm sure you will one day. As long as you believe that you can.
Oh, really? Thanks, player. I guess you really are nice, aren't you?
You look away as you're reminded of how you upset Peter earlier on, but Nina smiles at you reassuringly.
Hey, player, we all make mistakes, okay? The real thing that matters is how we decide to make up for them.
As you stare at her, taking her words of encouragement in, you zone out for a second as you're reminded of something. Something you feel you should be remembering. And then you look up as you realize.
Hey, Nina. Why does everyone here keep calling me player?
Because it's your name, player. Oh, would you rather be called something else? I'm so sorry.
Well, if you're giving me the option, then my name is Ella.
You hold your head in pain suddenly before you look up again, a confused expression on your face.
Player, are you okay? Is it something I said? Wait, you don't want to be called player, do you? What's your name then?
Huh? But my name is player.
But you seemed not to like it just a few seconds ago. Are you sure you didn't hit your head or something?
No, I think I just zoned out for a second there.
You both seem a little confused before you decide to leave the museum and continue on your journey towards Stillness City, and you immediately challenge the electric-type gym there, which has a puzzle based around redirecting beams of light to open up the door to the next room, where you eventually find the gym leader, Blair, who on their team they use an Electabuzz, Luxio,
Ooh, Electabuzz! Okay, I like that dolphin one.
And their signature Dolphicity. After defeating them, they give you the Shutter Badge, before mentioning that your next destination on your quest for more badges will be on the North Island, and they give you a leaflet that they tell you to give to an eccentric woman wearing a hat who calls herself Verbena. After grabbing the pamphlet, you enter the ferry terminal in the city, and see the woman described standing behind a pop-up store, and she's handing out leaflets to passerbys. She notices you staring and beckons you over. Oh, hi, player. You must be here to give me that leaflet from Blair, right?
Wait, how did you... Yeah, whatever. Here, just take it. My day's weird enough already.
Oh, Blair's so sweet. See, look, they gave me a leaflet for Frivo. I've always wanted one of these.
Wait, but you literally sell these things for a living. How do you not have one yet?
I sell leaflets, not leaflets. But this one's special. Talking of leaflets, do you want one? The mysterious tour guide wears a leaflet in your face, which is labeled Ammo. Here, you can swap me with this one. These ones haven't been selling as well after those meddling kids have gone around telling people what happened there.
Meddling kids? Do you need help with them?
Oh, you're going to help? Thanks a lot, player. You'll find one of them near the center of Frivo. Thanks a lot. She pushes you along before you're even given the chance to say no. And she calls out to you, make sure your parents book the holiday through Vera Travels next time, before you reluctantly leave to deal with the youths giving her trouble. After following the signs and traveling a trail, you're met with an amazing view. Before you notice Peter looking up at it, and you walk over to greet him.
Oh, hi, player.
So-
What are you here for?
Have you been spreading rumors about the Amherst region?
Huh? What's an Amherst? Why would I be spreading rumors about it?
It was a joke, Peter.
Your attention is diverted from him as you feel a presence appear behind you, and you're met by a strange girl wearing a red sweater.
Sorry, but I couldn't help but overhear you talking about the Amherst region. Are you too interested in our cause?
No, actually. This weird lady told me to come down soon.
No, actually.
Of her leaflets.
You wave the leaflet in the girl's face, and she frowns as she grabs it and takes a read.
No, none of this is right. She can't be sending people on holiday there. It's too dangerous. Hasn't she heard about what's happening there?
What's happening there?
It's a region far away from here that's under the rule of this terrible king. I wish I could go and help them, but it's impossible to navigate the darkness surrounding there.
Hey, I know. You should bring a Philibub with you.
A Philibub? Why?
Well, I heard Philibub loves to explore new places. Oh, and it has the power to light up darkness, so it would be great for that.
Huh. I never thought about getting a Pokemon's help before. Thank you, Peter.
The girl disappears as mysteriously as she uttered before Peter raises an eyebrow.
Wait, when did I tell her my name? Anyway, player, is it okay if we battle? I think I've gotten a lot stronger since last time, since I have a few new members on my team. So, can we? Can we battle?
You accept, beginning your next rival battle with Peter, who on his team uses the second form of the starter weak to yours, his Philibub, a Frobosian Cricketune, and a Corvusquire. And as you beat him, he shakes your hand in congratulations and grins, before going on his way. After you fail to divert the course of history, you make your way back towards the ferry terminal, where you lie to the tour guide and say you were successful, in hopes of not destroying events that, in your mind, already happened, before boarding a boat towards northern Frivo.
And now, Mary is getting ready for a powerful attack. It's her Akoverse signature fairy arrow. And what amazing move it is too! This battle's getting more intense by the second.
I love how the characters was like, okay.
Oh! And the attack hits! This means we're going to be
my headset died. Hopefully you guys get into the video.
A lot of people from the South react that way when they first see this place with their own eyes, but I guess I'm used to it since I grew up here. Hey, I can finally fulfill my promise to you. Let's go and meet Ashley.
Before you're able to argue, Peter drags you across the city, before stopping at the front doors of a giant building in the middle of town which bears the logo of Cyber Labs.
She's in here, come on!
The automatic doors open, and you're met by a reception lobby, where many scientists are talking to each other. Currently, the receptionist seems to be having a heated discussion with an employee, and you overhear their conversation.
FA5, I asked for 3 sugars, not 2. Next time, get my coffee order right. I need my daily dose of caffeine so I can be productive at work.
The scientist leaves, still annoyed, before you and Peter make your way towards the desk.
Oh, Peter, how have you been? Are you having fun on your journey?
Yeah, I am. And I want you to meet one of my new friends. This here is Player.
She smiles at the prospect of her surrogate nephew making new friends, but her face falls flat as she realizes something.
Wait, did you say Player? That's definitely your name.
I still don't know why people keep calling me.
Right, I have a name.
My name is
Look, sir, I really... Sorrow, why do you keep doing this to my ears?
You cut yourself up again as you hold your head in pain, before looking back at Ashley, and something seems to be troubling her as she looks at you and Peter.
It's probably nothing. You guys should get some rest before the big day tomorrow. I can lend you a room here for the night, if you'd like.
Oh, that would be great. Thanks a lot. See, Player, I told you Ashley's great.
He grins, but you're a little aloof as you think about the look she had on her face when she heard your name. But you're deterred as Peter grabs the room key that Ashley hands him, and he drags you into the room. The room you enter is filled with all sorts of Cyber Labs memorabilia. Some toys made by a young child are scattered around the floor, and the TV in the corner of the room has a Super Nintendo plugged into it, and is open to some sort of video game.
So what do you think? This is my room.
It's a little messy.
Well, of course it is. A working mind like mine can't function properly in an empty room.
You smile in response, but you can't help but feel a little on edge from the omnipresent reminder that this room is part of Cyber Labs. As well as that, you're concerned about the fact that most of the toys look very old and worn, as if they've been around for years. You shake off the thought as you're glad that Peter feels at home here before he passes you the key to your own room and you leave. And as you drift off to sleep, you have a dream.
You have to stop being so selfish. It seems I have to do everything myself around here.
I've told you many times already that I don't care.
Oh.
Our unveiling ceremony is tomorrow, and we mustn't delay.
Is that all you care about anymore? The company? You've changed. You're not the man I fell in love with. I'm leaving.
And as the door slams, you wake up in shock.
You're confused as you remember hearing someone who sounded like your mother, but your train of thought is interrupted by a knock at the door.
Claire, I'm leaving without you, okay? My dad wants me to be there early to help him with preparations. I'll see you there, okay? Okay.
You leave your room, but before you're able to exit the building, you're stopped by Ashley.
Wait, Claire. We should grab that together in the cable car. How about it?
You're a little confused by the sudden gesture, but you agree as she leads you towards the cable car station.
The ceremony is happening atop Mount Kip now. You have to take the cable car to get up there. Come on, let's hurry.
The two of you jump in the cable car together. The atmosphere is a little awkward, and also a little tense as you're reminded of a
Lars,
similar
is that you?
situation to this. But you're snapped out of your daze as Ashley decides to speak up.
You know, I like working for Wyatt. No, I love working for him. It's just...
Okay, I get it now. She somehow knows that I'm the kid of the evil guy, the main villain of the story. My real dad. Yeah, I definitely regret not watching this first.
Ever since his wife left him, he's never been satisfied. He wants to make sure that he never makes a mistake like that again.
Why did she leave?
I don't know. All I know is that he abandoned Peter and left me to be the mother figure in his life.
You know, he looks up to you a lot.
Yeah, I know. He could have had so much more if it wasn't for Wyatt being selfish. But he's learned from his past mistakes. Peter adores him. And now Wyatt is the CEO of the leading tech company in this region. It must be pretty great to be him.
She clears her throat as she blushes slightly before the cable car stops at your destination.
Oh, seems we're here. Come on, player. You're gonna love this.
You follow her out the cable car, and you're met by the amazing view of the city from above, as well as a gathering of people standing in front of a podium, where a familiar-looking man stands beside Ashley and Peter. You spot Nina in the crowd, and you make your way over to her.
Nina, what's going on?
Shh! You're going to tell us soon.
The crowd goes quiet as the man, who you assume to be Wyatt, clears his throat and taps the microphone on his headset. The sound reverberates around the arena before he speaks up.
Welcome, one and all, to the annual Cyber Lab Showcase, where we unveil our new inventions to the public atop our beautiful Mount Kipna. Now, we have a lot in store for you today. As you know, many Pokemon all over Fritho undergo something called evolution. Once a Pokemon reaches a high enough bond with its trainer, it will change shape and become a stronger version of itself. This phenomenon is still being researched to this day, but today I'd like to unveil this, the Cyber Disc. I have developed this Cyber Disc to enable certain Pokemon to undergo never-before-seen evolutions, to become a stronger and more refined version of
Yes, sis, relax.
themselves. For example, take this Eevee,
My child.
who is known for its unique DNA structure. So far, 3 evolutions have been discovered: Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. But now, there is a 4th with the help of the Cyber Disc. This here is the brand new Cybion, engineered by us at Cyber Labs to be the perfect companion to any fledgling trainer. And watch this! Cybion is able to gather data, which can be translated on this screen to reveal... As you can see, Cybion can project its thoughts onto any nearby device, so it's a handy tool for those trainers out there who have always wanted to know what their Pokemon are thinking. Oh, and it seems Cybion has already taken quite the shining to me. Now, you'll be glad to know that the Cyber Disc is currently being developed to work on other Pokemon. Our current test subjects are Zangoose and Seviper, but the current version is a gift to my son, Peter.
Huh? Me?
You remember the Philibub that I caught for you, Peter? Now, with the power of this Cyber Disc, it can evolve too.
Really?
Yes, really. Why don't you demonstrate for our friends here?
I don't know. I kind of like Philibub the way it is.
Ah, come on, Peter. You wouldn't want to upset our guests today, would you? Everyone, give a warm welcome to our new friend, Lightning Bob. His evolved form has heightened abilities and strengths, as well as serving as his trainer's sole protector. The perfect companion for my perfect son.
So, yeah, we made a statue to commemorate your cat.
That is different when you realize who he actually is.
If you want to send us pictures, then email them to us. That's all.
The crowd seemed confused by the abrupt ending to the presentation before Ashley pulls the covering off the statue, revealing it to be a statue of Frivo's hero, Laurie Coupe. The crowd applauds once more, and the screen fades to black. After the scene fades back, the crowd has dispersed, leaving only you, Peter, and Nina to observe the new statue.
Wait a second. Why is she holding a friend ball? Pokeballs didn't exist back in her time.
And her clothes seem overly stylized. The pattern on our clothing is supposed to be circles, not triangles.
The two look towards each other, realizing that they're both overanalyzing things, and they giggle a little. Before you leave, you're able to inspect the statue on your own, where you find a plaque at the base of the statue. Laurie Coupe, the hero of the Frivo region. Statue erected by Cyberlabs, January 31st, 1997.
Hey, wait up, player. You should go get one of those Cyberdisc things from Ashley.
1997. That's so close to my birthday.
The scene fades out and fades back to the three of you walking into Cyberlabs HQ once more, but as you reach the reception desk, you're met by a somewhat familiar face, Scientist KA1. But he seems a little different as his visor covers his face.
KA1? What are you doing here? Where's Ashley?
FA5 is basically for work. I'm in charge until she returns.
Alright. Can we get our hands on one of those Cyberdisc things?
Of course you can.
The three of you are a little confused about his demeanor as he passes the three of you a Cyberdisc each before waving you goodbye.
Well, that was definitely not weird at all. Is he usually like that, Peter?
No. Maybe he's just had a long day at work today. He'll probably be okay tomorrow.
Nina agrees with this as the two of them leave, but you look back towards Cyberlabs HQ as you remember the visor covering his face. And you touch your own face in hesitance, as if you yourself were wearing a visor. But before you pretend to take the imaginary visor off, you step back to reality.
Sir, stop it!
No, I can't give up now. I have to find out more about what exactly that visor does.
You smile, determined, before you challenge the gym in this city, which is run by Wyatt himself. The gym puzzle stars a VR maze which you have to make your way around before you fight Wyatt, who on his team uses a Bicobra, a Metang,
What? He has a Metang? And then, Rider Pokemon? And Cybion? Okay.
He evolves Cybion and his signature Skarmory. After he gifts you with the Cyber Badge, you'll make your way towards your next destination, Makuna City. But before you're able to enter the gym here, you overhear some chatter from some nearby cyber scientists who seem to be staring at you a lot.
Hey sis, doesn't that kid over there look weirdly similar to Wyatt?
Yeah, you're right. And he looks a lot like Peter, too. I heard that he's the son of Professor Palm, but he barely looks anything like him.
What were you saying about my dad?
Ah, it was nothing, player. Please ignore us.
The
two scientists run off towards Cowhigh City again, and you take a deep breath to calm yourself from the sudden outburst. Before you frown.
They're right, though. I guess I really don't look much like my dad.
You suddenly remember the strange dream you had last night.
I've told you many times already that I don't care.
And you realize that the other voice you heard was Wyatt's. You're even more confused about what that dream meant now, but you shake off the thought as your emotional turmoil begins to make you feel sick.
Hey, I wonder if Imogen or April are around here somewhere. They're supposed to be having a date or something here, right? I should go find them.
To get your mind off of things, you decide to take a walk down the riverside, taking in the relaxing atmosphere as you watch some Faitunu and Zudua swim around in the clear water. Eventually the trail ends, and you spot a pavilion at the end where April is leaning against one of the banisters. You wave at her, and she perks up for a second before frowning again. Oh, hey player, sorry, I thought you were Imogen. I'm still waiting for her to show up. Mind keeping me company?
Sure. I need to get my mind off some things anyway.
So, how's Nina been? Are you two still friends?
Yeah, she's okay. I think that her Psyduck is going to evolve soon, though.
That's good. I'm proud to know that she's getting stronger because you're her rival.
Well, Peter is her rival, too. Kinda.
The two of you sit in silence for a few seconds before you say something weird to April.
Do you ever think about this world? and how any minute it could all just end?
Huh? I don't know much about the world ending. Why do you ask, player?
What if all of this is just fake? What if we're just chess pieces and the world is one big chessboard? What if everything that's happening right now is just one big game?
That would mean that there has to be a player, right? For this world to exist, I mean.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry for suddenly dropping that on you.
Well, I'm sure that even if this is all one big game, the player is going to give us a happy ending, right?
Yeah, I will. I mean, they will. If they're even real, that is.
You chuckle nervously, slightly regretting bringing that conversation topic up in the first place, before you decide to head back towards the gym in the city, whose gym leader has now conveniently returned. After completing his gym puzzle, where you have to play a mini-game where you clean and resurrect a fossil Pokemon, you challenge the gym leader Ethan, who on his team uses a Bugshiroo, a Hippowdon, an Excadrill, and...
This is clearly a Digimon. The fourth one is clearly a Digimon. A Paladin, Excadrill, okay, that Kangaroo.
Tread, and his signature Chocobo. After defeating him, he gives you your 6th gym badge, the Fossil Badge, before you bid him goodbye. But not before he gives you the Pokemon that you were able to revive as part of his gym challenge. After gaining a new prehistoric member to your team, you travel to the next city, Calist City.
Yes,
There seems to be a group of people gathered around something in the center of town, so you go over to see what they're all looking at, before being surprised. Is a statue of Laurie Coupe that looks suspiciously identical to the one that Cyber Labs unveiled earlier. But you notice that this statue has the details that Nina and Peter mentioned were missing. But there's something off about this one. As you notice a visor on the statue's face, which looks like the visor you've seen cyber scientists wearing. But as you finish looking at the strange statue, someone bumps into you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She gathers herself before looking up at you and realizing something.
Wait a second. Are you player?
Yes.
Oh, well, could you help me out with something?
Am I allowed to say no?
I haven't even told you what I need help
Yo,
with.
look, our main character's kind of an asshole, isn't he? Or a jerk, like. I mean, sorry, it's an interesting concept, but like, I never thought the main character would be a jerk. Maybe a rival, but hey, it's your writing and I like it.
Anyway, there's been reports of a strange individual who climbed up Mount Ratos without proper clearance. I would go and check it out myself, but I'm already juggling so much work for the boss. You don't mind, do you?
Okay. I guess I'll go check it out.
Thanks! I'll give you the special permit which will allow you to go up there.
She gives you a permit before heading towards the nearby police station. You follow her instructions and begin the climb up the mountain, where you encounter many rare or strange Pokemon before reaching the summit, where you notice a cyber scientist pacing around in circles.
Assistant FT7 here. I'm up on Mount Ratos right now. The energy signature here seems to display recent psychic activity. I will update you once I learn. I'm sorry, sir. I will be just a moment. Are you lost, player? Allow me to assist you back down the mountain.
What are you doing up here? And who are you just talking to?
Children are so annoying with their persistent questioning. You saw nothing here, understand?
Well, it's my word against yours. I'm sure Wyatt wouldn't be too happy if he heard about this.
Shut up! I'll teach you what happens to people who disrespect our leader.
She glares, and
I will destroy you.
Where she uses a Rotom and a Behem, and you're easily able to strike her down with the combined efforts of your team. She seems even more pissed off than before, but the expression suddenly fades into a sick smile as she starts to laugh.
You may have beaten me, but there will be no stopping what has already begun. Cyber Labs will bring peace to Friso. No, to the entire world. All will be revealed in due time.
She runs off, dropping the visor as she leaves. You pick up the strange device and inspect it slightly, seeing that the display has now switched off. You pocket it for later, but as you move it, you notice something else lying on the ground. A strange white rock, which gives off a strange feeling. You decide to pick that up too, before heading back towards the police station.
Player! You were fast. Is everything okay? What happened?
No, there was a Cyber Lab scientist up there. who said something about psychic activity. Then she dropped this when she left.
A pair of weird sunglasses. These look like what that statue outside is wearing.
She starts to put the visor on, and you try to stop her, but it's too late, as she places it on her face and the display switches on again. She clicks a few buttons on the side of it as the display switches colors as she looks at all the different functions.
Oh hey! This is cool! This thing displays all sorts of information. For some reason, there's some information on Venalis here. Weird.
Venalis? What's that?
It's not a what. It's a who. Many years ago, back when the Frether region was first discovered, there was a Pokemon known as Venalis, who was determined to bring destruction to the region. But with the help of Toharwal, the settlers were able to fend off Venalis and take this land for their own, creating our beautiful region. Legend says that Venalis is still out there, waiting for its revenge. But that's only an old fairy tale.
Then what did the files on it say?
It was to do with the battle bond ability that Toharwal was rumored to have. And plans to give Venalis that same ability. The files called it Synergy Burst.
Hey, can I keep this? I think I know someone who can tell me more about the data on here.
Sure, go ahead.
You wait for thank you and goodbye before you leave this town and travel towards the next one, Karaka Town. But as you walk into this town, you notice someone down at the beach.
Oh, hey! Nina, over here!
You run towards your friend Nina, and the two of you hug as you finally see each other again for the first time in a while.
Hey, player! Did you miss me?
I thought that we were rivals, not friends. Rivals don't hug each other hello when they see each other.
Oh my Toho, you're right!
She pushes you off of her and brings down a Pokeball.
We're supposed to fight each other!
You kind of regret reminding her of the whole rival versus friend thing, but you oblige as you accept the battle request. On Nina's team, she uses Golduck, the final form of the stuff.
Not bad. But team, Nina, I see you.
Strong against yours, Promotion Yanmega, Plantry, and a Medicham. After defeating her, she grins.
Man, I'm so glad that you're my rival. It just makes me even more excited to fight you. You're the best, Basil.
Wait.
Basil!
Did I say something wrong, player?
No, you said nothing wrong, Nina. It's just...
You look away, conflicted over what she just said, before she speaks up again.
Oh, by the way, player, you should come and see this.
She leads you towards the beach and draws your attention to something carved into the side of one of the cliffs next to a waterfall.
What do you think it means?
I think this is depicting the fight between the settlers and the legendary Venalis.
Do you think so? There's something off about this carving, don't you think?
You take a closer look at it and she explains.
Venalis looks scared. I thought it was supposed to be this terrible monster. But this drawing is making it look like the settlers are the bad guys, and... Where's Lori Coupe?
The ground suddenly shakes as Nina finishes her sentence as the waterfall suddenly stops flowing, revealing...
Whoa, there's a cave back here! Come on, player, let's go check it out!
Nina clambers into the cave opening, and you reluctantly follow her in. The cave is lit up by many Marlon and Flambat, and there seems to be some writing on the walls as you walk through.
What does that writing say?
It's unknown runes. Let me try and read them. Our defender, Venalis, tried to protect the Frether region from invaders, but to no avail. He grew berserk and ended up surrendering to the higher powers. There is no hope left for us anymore. Player, what does this mean?
The two of you finish your walk as you're met with a dead end, where on the wall is more runes.
It looks like instructions? The prophecy states that whenever disaster strikes, our protector, Venalis, will travel with the hero to stop the calamity. Player, these runes. You're making it sound like Venalis was the one who protected the region. But I thought that Tohoa was the one that the legends talked about. This is all so confusing. It says nothing about Tohoa here. And nothing about Lori either. What does this mean?
You look at Nina hesitantly before you notice something below the writing on the wall. A pedestal, which has an indentation where it looks like something could be placed. You suddenly remember the strange white rock that you found at the top of Mount Ratos, and it's a perfect fit. The room suddenly shakes again before it stops. You and Nina look back at the pedestal to see that the white rock has now become infused with electrical energy.
If you are the children, then you should know what to do with this once the time comes. We have this. The character has that. Vanillas and Torbo were never supposed to be enemies. You must reunite them and save the region from disaster.
Issue of some kind, and that looks somewhat like a scale, as well as the writing on the wall seeming different.
If you are the chosen one, then you should know what to do with this once the time comes. Vanillas and Torbo were never supposed to be enemies. You must reunite them and save the region from disaster. So, what is this? Is it one of Vanilla's scales?
Nina goes to pick it up, but is zapped by the energy surrounding it. She holds her hands in pain before she looks towards you. You step up to the pedestal and are easily able to pick up the scale and pocket it.
So, I guess I'm supposed to save the region or something now? But I have no idea what those runes were talking about. But I guess that I'll find out soon enough. So, cyberlabs are evil, right, Nina?
I don't know. They seem normal enough for a tech company. Unless you think there's something wrong with them.
No, I have a hunch. But we'll just have to wait and see.
You're really weird sometimes, Blair. Anyway, let's get out of this cave.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you my name is
You're cut off as you feel a small shock on your wrist and you hold it in pain, before following Nina outside. After that very strange experience, you decide to challenge the gym here, but the puzzle involves you having to skate around on an ice rink to avoid obstacles and trainers. Eventually, you come face to face with the gym leader, Natalie, who on her team uses a Lapras, a Frostmoth.
Okay. Oh, my child with frost sets. I love that bud so much.
A Frozorchid, a Winterrin, and her signature Frozlass. After defeating her, she gives you your 7th gym badge, the Rink badge, before you head towards your next destination. As you enter Mayoso City, you notice a commotion in the square, but you also notice Peter standing outside the Pokemon Center. You decide to walk up to him first, and you give him a hug like you did with Nina previously. He's a little embarrassed by the sudden gesture before he lets go and smiles weakly.
Oh. Hi, Blair. What's up?
No, I actually have something I want you to look at.
What is it?
You bring out the visor that you found before, and you pass it towards Peter. He seems a little confused as he looks back at you.
The cyber visor? Why do you want me to look at it?
It was doing something weird to the scientist I got it from. While she was wearing it, she was acting really strange. She wasn't as polite as the other scientists I've seen.
You're right. That does sound weird. I get why you wanted me to look at it now.
He puts the visor on, and it turns on again, and he flicks
to see how beautiful this invention really is.
Peter, are
you good?
I won't let you get in the way of Wyatt's plan for this region. He's going to show everyone the truth and take his place as the...
Peter cuts himself off as suddenly the visor switches off, and Peter faints. You catch him as the visor falls into the ground, and he slowly starts to wake up.
Peter, are you okay?
Ugh, what just happened? I remember being strangely happy, but it felt wrong. What did I just do?
Peter stands up properly as he starts to remember what just happened.
Player, you were right. Something is really wrong with that visor. I don't remember anything that happened after I put that thing on. It must have been hacked by someone to try and ruin my father's reputation. We need to warn everyone.
Peter, I don't think...
You're cut off as Peter drags you towards the commotion in the town square, where you notice a crowd is gathered around a podium similar to the one that was on Mount Kepler. Ashley is standing on it, and she holds her own visor in her hands, displaying it to the crowd.
This is the CyberVisor version 4, which we can display many different pieces of information which assists our scientists in their everyday research. I myself use this handy device to help out with my work, and soon we at CyberLabs plan to release a version of this device out to the public.
Ashley, stop!
Ashley and the crowd are surprised as Peter hesitantly steps forward.
Ashley, please listen to me. I got my hands on one of those things, and I figured out what it really does. And it's a really bad thing that someone is trying to ruin Father's reputation with.
Ashley looks back at the visor that she's holding and seems conflicted before she forces a smile onto her face.
Peter, what are you talking about? You're embarrassing me in front of the crowd.
I don't care. That visor's bad news. Why can't you see that?
Children have the wildest imaginations, don't they? Me? A liar? Very funny, Peter.
But I'm not lying. It could ruin CyberLabs forever.
Ashley still seems to be in disbelief, but she looks back at the visor hesitantly, then back at Peter, before she leaves in a hurry.
Ashley, wait!
The scene fades to black and fades back to show that the podium and the crowd have disappeared, leaving you and Peter looking a little nervous.
I'm worried about Ashley. We should go to CyberLabs HQ and see if she's okay. I don't want the visor to make her act weird, too. You should go ahead, player. I want to figure out exactly what this visor does.
You wave Peter a hesitant goodbye, and you take the ferry from Karaka Town back towards Cowhigh City. As you walk up to the entrance of Cyberlabs, you spot Peter waiting outside.
I've been able to hack the visor you gave me. I found out that it brainwashes people into following orders from Dad, and there's something on here about plans to change Venalis's form and purge the region of its nature, or whatever that means. Player, you believe me, right? I know it sounds crazy, but I really need your support right now.
Maybe this wasn't because of someone trying to ruin your father's reputation.
What do you mean?
When you were under the visor's control, you said something about...
I won't let you get in the way of Wyatt's plan for this region. He's going to show everyone the truth and take his place as the...
And then FT7?
Cyberlabs will bring peace to Freestone. No, to the entire world. All will be revealed in due time.
I think Wyatt was behind this.
What? Don't say that, player. My father would never do something like this.
You keep saying that, but there's always something about Cyberlabs which just seems suspicious to me.
And what's that? So you don't believe me? No one ever does. I don't know if even I believe in myself anymore. But Nina's always believed me. I'll get her help. Player, please. I need your help. I can't do this on my own. Even if you don't believe me, the ones I care about might be in trouble.
You look at her hesitantly, and he looks at you in admiration. You're still a little conflicted, but you find yourself unable to resist his adorable face.
Okay, fine. Let's go find Rash.
Thank you so much, player. You won't regret it.
He drags you inside, and the scene fades to black before it cuts to you and Peter walking through the corridors of Cyberlabs HQ. As you enter his room,
Wait a minute, what the oh wait, that's how you saying that.
He goes over to his computer and types something, but frowns.
That's weird. The visor has a locator on it, but I can't see Ashley anywhere. What if something happened to her?
Oh, nothing bad happened to her. For once in her life, she's perfect. You know, I really should thank you.
Huh?
If it wasn't for you carrying that active visor around, then I would have never learned of how useful FN4 could be to Cyberlabs.
Huh?
Nina. What?
Nina! No!
What are you talking about?
Your little friend here. I figured out that she must be a descendant of Lori Coupe. Is that correct?
Well, yes. But why are you referring to yourself in the third person?
Oh, you have no idea about people referring to in the wrong tense. I get it all the time.
Hey, shut up. The narration is great, and it's definitely not flawed at all. Anyway, Nina laughs at this.
And you, Peter? You really shouldn't be looking into things that don't concern you.
Peter, I don't think that's Nina anymore.
And this does concern me. I won't let you control my friend.
And player, I should have gotten
Nina,
rid
why
of
your
you when I
why
had
your
a
Pokemon,
chance.
Nina?
I knew that no good would come out of her taking you with her. And now you dare to stand in the way of a stranger.
Nina, I mean, whoever you are, leave my friends alone. It isn't right for you to give Cyberlabs such a bad image. Player, go find where Ashley is. I'll deal with Nina.
Alright.
You leave Peter to fight Nina, and you explore Cyberlabs HQ, where you battle your way through various vices scientists patrolling the halls. The one that teams use a mix of steel and psychic.
Steel and psychic, huh? Interesting. That means you can use fire and ghost. Fire, ghost, dark. Fire, ghost, bug, dark.
Psychic type Pokemon, which I'm just going to show you on screen instead of boring you with another list of Pokemon that you have to listen to. Anyway, eventually you find a strange door that one of the scientists seems to be interested in.
This is a predicament. How to go about this?
You look at what he's looking at and notice that the door is locked with some form of puzzle. The scientist messes around with it for a few seconds before the door opens, and he smiles before leaving it to go through it. How convenient. On the other side of the door is a room full of computers. You assume that this is the server room. At the end of the large room, you notice Ashley, and you walk up to her.
Ashley? Peter was really worried about you after you ran off like that earlier.
She doesn't respond. Perhaps she just didn't notice you?
Ashley, are you okay?
Uh-oh, Ashley's controlled him. Ashley? Ashley?
I saw Wyatt, I must obey his every command.
But why, Ashley? Why are you so loyal to him in the first place?
My name is Assistant FA5. My mission is
So, all the controlled people have numbers, but why?
to assist Wyatt and his goals. He will bring peace to the Frither region.
And let me guess, he wants to become the hero spoken of in the legends?
Wyatt will save us all. He will purge humanity of its nature and create a utopia. Nobody will ever hurt again. The world will be perfect.
Oh yeah, so my hunch was right. Wyatt is the villain in this. Nice to know that I was able to predict that. Although now that I think about it, it was pretty obvious.
Shut up! Can you stop trying to break things for 1 second? I mean, Ashley frowns at this.
Player, you simply misunderstand. Cyber Labs will always be a company dedicated to bettering the lives of everyone. And once we're able to reveal the truth about Horrorwall and Venalis, the entire region will see the good in our actions, even if they don't understand it now.
But do you really believe that yourself, Ashley? What good can come out of controlling people through those visors?
I know Wyatt's intentions are pure. They are perfect. He will make sure that there will be no more fighting. There will be everlasting peace. I am his assistant. I listen to his every word. And I will not allow you to stand in his way.
Ashley readies a Pokeball to fight you, but you're interrupted as you hear someone running into the room. You're met by a cyber scientist who has a familiar-looking Scibion by her side. I made it just in time! The scientist takes off her visor and reveals herself to be April! Player!
April!
She hasn't been answering any of my phone calls. And who's this lady?
April? How did you know I was here?
This Scibion here ran up to me in Imogen after we left, and it told us about what was happening here. I don't know who it belongs to.
Scibion. I love Scibion with a passion.
But it seemed scared. Ashley seems deterred as she sees the Scibion, recognizing it.
That's Wyatt's Scibion.
Oh, that makes sense. Hey, wait! I have an idea! We should get Scibion to display its thoughts to Ashley.
You take a step backward as the Scibion walks up to her, and Ashley seems a little hesitant before the Sibion's eyes glow bright blue. Then it starts to project its thoughts onto a nearby screen. The image shows.
And?
Wait, you know her?
The
visor's display flickers slightly before turning off. Ashley holds her head in confusion before she takes the visor off as she regains her senses.
I remember. She left all those years ago.
What do you mean?
Ashley seems hesitant as she looks back towards you. Before she starts to explain a bit of Wyatt's backstory.
Now this is familiar.
Shut up! Let me narrate. Anyway, a long time ago, Wyatt wasn't so bent on creating a perfect world. Cyberlabs was founded as a peaceful organization. But one day he met a strange man in a cloak who whispered something to him. He told Wyatt the truth about Frivo's past, and how the settlers of Frivo were actually invaders. There was a war between the invaders and the natives which killed so many innocent people. However, as all hope was believed to be lost, Laurie Coupe stopped the fighting, as she was chosen as Tohowal's hero. She locked Venalis and Tohowal away so they could never be used as weapons again. She saved the Frivo region from disaster. However, Wyatt grew bitter at this. He detested how humans had brought the two to fight, and became bent on finding a way to create a utopia with no war. And so he created the visor in hopes of brainwashing the region into submission. However, throughout the years, he was corrupted more and more by greed, and decided that he should be the new hero of the Frivo region, and bring about everlasting peace through any means necessary. His wife, however, became disgusted with his actions, and fled with his child, never to be seen again. As the flashback fades back to the present, you raise an eyebrow, confused.
Wait, but I thought his wife left his son Peter with Wyatt. What do you mean she fled with his child?
I've been wanting to tell you ever since we met. I swore to Wyatt that I would never mention it to you or Peter. If I did, then it would be a goodbye to my free will.
What is it? What are you supposed to be hiding?
Wyatt's ex-wife was Anne.
What? Wait, so does that mean Peter's my brother?
Not just brothers.
What?
When Wyatt married Anne, it was because of a publicity stunt.
Oh.
When they had a child, it was because of a publicity stunt.
Oh?
But there's something Wyatt found undesirable.
He had twins.
That's right. He had not one, but 2 sons.
No.
During the divorce, Wyatt was persistent to keep one of them. And he settled on Peter.
This dude is a deadbeat dad. Yo, that's messed up.
And the one that Annie took was me.
Oh, well, not, I guess
Claire,
not,
you still have that strange scale, right?
Yeah? What about it?
Show it to your mother. She'll know what to do with it.
Will you be okay here?
I'm Wyatt's assistant. He needs me.
Right. Good luck.
You exit Cyber Labs, and as you sit on the ferry towards your destination once more, you can't help but be consumed by your own thoughts. Was everything just one big lie? Ashley might have been trying to manipulate you, like Wyatt manipulated her, but you can't help but see the truth in her words, as everything makes too much sense now. You and Peter having the exact same birthday was just the start of this cycle of confusion. You're conflicted over who exactly you are anymore, knowing that the one you called father isn't even your real dad, and that they kept this from you for so long, and you're finally overwhelmed by all these emotions as you break down into tears. You sob into your hands, trembling slightly as the weight of everything finally starts to settle in, before you feel a hand being placed on your back. Hey, are you okay? Why are you upset? Hey, don't cry. It's okay if you feel a little sad. Something bad happened back there, didn't it?
Yeah. My friend Nina got tasered by them.
It's still hard to take in that Cyber Labs wasn't so great after all, but hopefully this chaos can end soon.
Yeah. I'm going to stop this. I promise. I've got to achieve my goal as the player after all.
You must be really worried about your friends, huh? Well, I believe that you can do whatever you put your mind to, player.
Thanks a lot. I needed that.
No problem.
Wait! What's your name?
My name's Clover. Here, you can have this.
I don't know. I would bring Pokemon. No, wait. I don't know if I should bring Pokemon Go to my channel because I feel like those videos be demonetized.
Call me if you ever want to chat again, okay?
Okay. Thanks again.
Alright, that's the end of the video. I'm not making episode 6 because I already had it in the last video, but that was really interesting. Like, comment, and share. Bye.